It'll just grow a new one 15 minutes later.
Yes, he's growing one right now as we speak. I don't know if you know that. Yeah.
I feel like Tim Allen is Santa Claus.
Yeah, right. You can't get rid of that beard.
Yeah.
Tim Reed, it is, boy, I'm just happy to have you here. You can do whatever you want for the next 10 minutes.
Oh, great.
I'm just happy to have you here because it means springtime.
Exactly. 130 days away from the race. So
Really? Wow.
July will come. This has been our season of discontent,
This has been
Shakespeare
trying.
would say.
This has been really, really a difficult. I mean, think about it. We're below zero right now.
Right.
So we've just become accustomed to it, I guess.
I know. Yeah.
So all right. So the big program has been really one. I remember when you first talked about this.
Yep.
The charity bib program. I can't speak today. When you first talked about it, though, this is what your vision was for Boilermaker.
Well, if one of our visions is to change people's lives within this community or whatever, and the charity bid program clearly fits into it. This is our third year with it. We had a lot of charities that applied. 21 were chosen, and we go live with it today.
All right. So how does it all work? Explain to everybody how this.
So what happens is if they go on Boilermaker.com at noon, there'll be the various charities. There'll be a panel there that'll say charity bib. They have to make a commitment to raising a minimum of $500. Now, there's a lot of different things that are happening this year. One thing is we've given charities the opportunity to set whatever they want to have as far as the floor is concerned. I know one of the charities has made a decision that they're going to be charging $1,000 minimum.
Wow.
And by the way, I think they've already got half those bibs already committed. So I think there's going to be a lot of demand for it in regards to it. It's whatever they feel comfortable with to be able to do.
This is also a great way to get in before the registration process.
Exactly. If there's this preferred system that we're going to be using this year, which allows people that ran last year's race in regards to, and we could talk about that, but if anybody ever has wanted to be able to run this race, this is really the only way that for sure that you're going to get in. And by the way, you're doing something really good for a local charity.
And potentially, how much money can be raised for this whole thing?
Last year we raised $148,000. Wow. This year we've never really goal set. It was kind of like, oh, well, we made this amount of money, we win and walk away. Right. We're setting a goal of $250,000.
Wow. Because people have figured out what this is now.
Exactly.
And how it can benefit their charity.
Yeah, I mean, we had one woman last year who actually was an employee of one of the charities that raised $6,300.
Oh, man. Wow.
So, I mean, it's not hard. You got enough time in regards to being able to do it. We're actually, a couple of the big changes, we're going with a company called CrowdRise. CrowdRise is the #1 charitable fundraising platform in the country, probably in the world. And the other thing that we're offering is, so we have 260 bibs. If you decide you're just a Boilermaker runner and you've decided that you want to become part of Team Team Citron, which is actually one of them, or whatever it is, you can raise money. And I think that actually those what we call unaffiliated runners are going to be critical to our success.
Really,
so we have 18,500 runners that are going to apply this year. That are going to run this year's race. If we can only get 5% of them, that's nearly 500 runners.
Jim Zecca, good news. The Westside Senior Center and Community Center is getting 5 Boilermaker bibs this year. They have spots in the wheelchair racers as well. So,
Correct.
That's pretty good. So they need the help right now.
Exactly.
And we're over in West Utica.
Exactly. You're right. They're almost our next door neighbor.
Yeah.
And really, if you look at the charities that we have, they really run the gamut from the very young to the very old, veterans, hospice. So you're dealing with really end-of-life issues. So it's just really, I think the judging committee had a really very difficult time being able to try to choose. And once again, these are all local. This money isn't going out to Timbuktu.
April 20th is not far off. Is it the 20th?
April 22nd. Yeah, it's
the 20th, 21st, 22nd. When is the Boston Marathon? I thought you know that date right off the top of your head.
I should have. Well, it's Patriots Day.
It is, which is not going to affect us tax-wise this year.
Correct.
But I'm going to tell you,
darn.
They're all nervous right now because they're not sure at this point that the snow will be all gone. And by the way, people trying to train, it's just brutal over there right now.
Yeah, Boston's time of year can be a very difficult one. They had one where they had probably similar to the weather we're going to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where they were having issues with that because it takes place out in Hopkinton, way far away, so they bus all the people in from the finish line.
Right.
People wouldn't get off the buses, and you have to be at the start line 3 to 4 hours early. So they've run into issues like that to issues where it's been 70 to 80 degrees.
Yeah, I remember one, we were out there, it was just warm as can be, it was beautiful. But you just don't know, and all of this snow, and same thing here. I mean, it delays people. If this winter continues, it's going to delay people in getting
Correct.
out and training.
And it is April 20th.
It is
thanks
April 20th,
thanks
right.
to a news source.
At least
You didn't have to reveal that.
I got it into the neighborhood. I knew it wasn't the 15th this year, so
Yep.
a lot of times it falls on that Monday that is tax day. Whenever
Correct.
That
Yep.
happens that way. So, which gives us an extra day because it's Patriots Day. So.
Absolutely.
All right, great stuff. They get details by going to the
Boilermaker.com, and that panel will be
Boilermaker.com.
coming up live. And it really starts officially at noon.
Right.
And then preferred registration is going to be starting a couple weeks after that, and then first come first serve, and
Then it's first come,
then
first
we're.
serve.
then
I
we're
like
running.
this new plan. I really do. I think this is the way that it protects those people who are loyalists.
Yeah,
They're
we
always,
talked about a lottery that really was not embraced by any of the runners.
Right, I like this.
Yeah.
So, all right, Tim Reed, Boilermaker.com. This is your way to get in, and I guarantee that you get in. You raise some money for a great cause. So,
Exactly.
nice.
Thanks,
Quick break.
guys.
We'll come right back. He is leaving the Observer Dispatch, going to work for Senator Joe Griffo, so we'll hear more from him. Rocco LaDuca has had quite a career here in Utica. We'll speak with him coming up next on WIBX.